it's a SoCal Socialite, and today I wanted to talk to you about my top 5 job tips that you guys need to know. Basically on my Twitter, mostly, I always talk about like how to be a recessionista because I love being a socialite, or not really a socialite, but I like calling myself that because it makes me feel kind of good, and but the reality of today and life in general is you kind of need a little bit of money to do things that you want to do. And so, legally how you get money is you get a job. So I put together the top five tips that I think that, they're kind of common sense, but let me tell you guys, I went to a job interview and no, I didn't get the job, but I think there's a good reason for that. Like, I don't think that just because you follow certain tips that you're going to get every single job. But, some jobs just aren't right for you, and that's what I thought of this job. But there were people that didn't follow these rules, and I kind of feel bad for them. Number 5, pick out a professional outfit. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean a professional freaking outfit. Okay, for example, the interview that I just went to, the lady who interviewed me showed up in a sundress. Like, I know it's LA and I know you can kind of kick back, and yes, it was on a Saturday, but I don't think that's a good impression. Like, what I mean by professional is something that you feel confident in. I wore black pants and, a shirt from Alice and Olivia that makes me feel like $1 million because that shirt was pretty expensive, but I love it. So, and then I wore a black jacket by Marc Jacobs. It just made me feel good. It covered, things, and it wasn't revealing. And trying to think. Yeah, none of the girls are really revealing, but I remember, because it was a group interview, I remember, there's nothing wrong with Forever 21, and I know that before I had mentioned something in my other video, the earrings video, that I hate Forever 21 clothes, and I'd be lying to you if I said that, I didn't, because they look cheap. I'm sorry, like, I have stuff from Forever 21, don't get me wrong. Would I wear that to an interview? Probably not. I just don't want to come off as like a cheap person, you know what I mean? And those clothes, like, they don't do anybody justice. So unless you're like 12, but you guys, like, most people I see that watch my channel are in their early 20s, and you guys need to get serious. If you want that job that pays the buku bucks, like, you need to get serious about your outfit. Number 4, research the business that you're gonna go see. One of the things that I like to do was Google's your friend. Google the person who's interviewing you. If you know their name, Google the company, Google information, like go to Barnes & Noble, read a book, the day before your interview. It's going to give you the heads up. Number 3, bring your resume. Even if you sent it 10 times, like, bring your freaking resume. And why I say that is because, again, it'll set you apart from everybody else that may not be so smart as to bring your resume. Need help writing your resume? Why don't you find someone that can either help you or, comment me, and we can exchange emails and send me a tweet, and we can do it that way. I'd be happy to look at it. I have experience being a tutor at the undergraduate and graduate level, so I'm not afraid of a little hard work if you want advice on how to do that. But bring a resume. Okay. Get plenty of sleep before the night before your interview. Like, even if it's in the afternoon, either get plenty of sleep or make time so that you can grab a Starbucks or something so that you're awake. Like, even when I make these videos, I find that if I have some sugar, maybe that's my vice or whatever, but if I have some sugar or caffeine, it helps me, like, get more energized. and it makes you come across as like more enthusiastic and more eager. So I'm not saying, yeah, go hype up on a bunch of Red Bull. I'm just saying, like, be prepared, whatever that is. Like, take a nice bath the night before, get yourself to bed nice and early, like, relax, don't do a lot of like strenuous things. Give yourself enough time. Like, I know that there's maybe people that want to go be in Hollywood or, you know, get in one of those acting jobs, and that's great. Have you guys ever sat through traffic in Los Angeles before? I just did the other day, and it was a miracle that I got to the interview on time. But you got to factor in parking, you got to factor in traffic, you got to factor in, like, you know, it takes me a while to do my hair and my makeup, and you want to look nice and all that. So, you know, whatever time, however much it usually takes, like, I would say add another hour to that. Like, it really doesn't matter if you show up early. It's better to be early than late. So I definitely have a problem with being on time. So that's why I try to, like, trick myself, whether that means setting 2 alarms or setting your alarm ahead of time or going to bed earlier or whatever that you have to do to get ready. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed my top 5 tips on how to land a job and do well at the job interview. And if you like this video, leave me a comment below and let me know what you liked about it. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Really, really appreciate all my subbies and all my friends on YouTube and all my followers on Twitter. And definitely follow me on Twitter, SoCalSocialite. Thanks, guys, and good luck out there.